Yeah, it was one of those sort of things. I think, you always have these great ideas. You're at work all the time, or you're doing something and you just go, there's just got to be a better way. And that's essentially what happened for me with AgWork Solutions. I've been a rural contractor for the last, coming up 6 years actually. And the last 4 years of that, I was planting 4,000 hectares for a company around the Cootamundra region. And that involves a lot of time sitting in a tractor and a lot of time thinking. And I just thought there has to be a better way. When I first started contracting, there was, as a person who's in a new town and not from an agricultural background, it was really quite challenging to break into that sort of market and also gain trust of farmers. And where do you advertise when you're advertising for farming and contracting? Well, the only places that I could think of was Facebook, but Facebook caters everyone from all walks of life. And then you've got letterbox drops, but that's only in your local area. So how do you reach just a specific section of agricultural people? And so, I was sitting in the tractor and I thought there has to be just one platform that can bring the two together. And that's kind of where it started.
That's fantastic. And it is interesting because sitting in quiet places like in the car for extended periods of time, or not so quiet places like in a tractor or something, lots of people will dedicate thoughts about like what is and what can be in terms of moving forward and like career paths or ideas. But the challenge is crossing that threshold, isn't it, Hannah, of putting something into action?
Yeah, it's really daunting. And it wasn't until we set my website live and I was talking to my web designer, I just said, I just can't believe that we're here at this point. I'm really proud of it. I think it's really professional and it's doing all the things that I want it to do. And he actually said to me back, a lot of people have these great ideas, but they just fail to just take that one extra step and action it. So he goes, it's really great that you've done that. And I look back now and I think I'm so grateful that I did. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It costs money, and it does take a long time. I thought originally when I first set mine up that it'd be done in 2 months time, but there's so much involved in it that it takes a long time. So you just got to have the patience. And unfortunately there is costs, but if you business plan it correctly, you can hopefully get your costs back.